Going live right now, we have the Screeching Spielberg Spawns versus two pretty best friends. Let's see how it goes. Welcome, everybody. We got everyone together here today. We have stable internet connections, and we're excited to see how this one goes. It's going to be an interesting matchup that we already got to see a bit of the taunting, or not even that much of it, but we didn't get to see any of the gameplay. So we can probably brush through some of these opening statements.
Yeah, should be fine.
I guess that'll probably be like an unlisted video. We're not gonna like add it on. So I'll go ahead and say again, welcome to your first hosting gig.
Yay! I'm excited.
Hosting and writing, and I'll throw out a quick thank you to our guest writers as well.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah. So with that, I mean, it should be pretty easy. We're gonna hop right into promos, and
let's go.
Matthew, go ahead and point to whoever I'm supposed to promo first, because you told me beforehand, but I was kind of focused on other stuff. Or type it. That's cool too. I don't think it's as important, but okay. You know what? I think personally, without any input, I would love to go to the Screeching Spielberg Spawns.
Sounds like a good thing to me.
Yeah, let's bring them up.
Let's go.
Yo, what's up, guys? I don't feel like doing the whole intro thing again. We already saw it on Sunday.
We already did it. We're here. We're gonna do some trivia, and hopefully we win. But if we don't, that's too bad.
Agreed.
Hello, we finally have stable internet connection. We're here. We're ready.
We're Zach, McKenna, and Dad. There's Laurel.
Oh.
See your cat. But we have stable internet connection now, so
we're here. We're ready. Let's get going. Let's do this thing.
All right. Hate being the only one on screen, but you got to do it for a few moments every match in order to properly have the technical stuff lined up. Very simple. We got a bit of a crowd. We got host hype.
Oh shit!
Cameron for you. Yeah,
nice.
He's excited. We got a good, classic few let's goes. A colon.
Oh shit! Behair. Hi,
yeah,
Behair.
Look at that. Did you just have the like your arrival circle thing everywhere?
I think so.
Is that even what that one is?
It's
it definitely
Ring.
is on Twitter, but
it's from Ring. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. I thought it was on Twitter. Maybe not.
I'm pretty sure it's from Ring because Behair definitely forced me to watch the 2003 version of it at some point.
Maybe it's that. I'm sure we'll get a response later. But yeah, great. Well, with that, pretty simple. Let's just throw it straight into.
Let's get into it.
Introducing first, with a record of 0 wins and 1 defeat, we have Kate the Phantom Parks and Kayl the High Reeve Arthur making up two pretty best friends. And introducing next, with a record of 1 win and 4 defeats, we have Jaideep the Daredevil Damle and Steven the Bullseye Busch, comprising our team of the Screeching Spielberg Spawns! Great. Thanks, everybody.
I didn't time that entrance right, but
That's
it's
cute.
okay.
I liked it. That was fun. Let's go ahead and get everybody on the screen here. Great. Well, it lined up perfectly as well. We're all set
Wonderful.
with all the people we have here. Fun. I like the jump, JD. That's fun. Getting some energy. I always appreciate that. I mean, everybody
Thank
has
you.
their own sort of energy, but you
Yeah.
more of a kinetic sense.
Hmm.
Movement.
Wonderful.
Well, I don't know. It seems pretty simple to me. You guys good to jump straight into round one after we explain the rules?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Good.
You.
Perfect. All right. Rachel, I'm just going to give you the honor of
Of course.
reading
Yet
this
again.
PowerPoint slide real quick.
Yet again. All right, round one official rules. You have 8 questions in random categories given to all competitors. You have 15 seconds to write the answer. Must be said aloud when revealing response. All questions are worth 1 point, but getting a perfect round will trigger a 1-point bonus question. Of course, you have 3 repeats during the match, and then you have your challenges, which you do get back if you have a ruling reversal. So, pretty simple. We've already run through this on Sunday, so.
Yeah, I mean, they probably know anyway. But, hey, it's good to introduce it for anybody who may be joining us for a first time on any specific match. But, yeah, great. With that, I'll remind you, keep your hands on screen when you're writing and everything. It's going to be, obviously, it's a bit tougher in the first round, but rounds 2 and 3 becomes a lot easier. So throw that reminder out there, and we'll jump right into it with the first round, the first question in round 1. I'll take odds, you take evens, Rachel.
Sounds good.
Perfect. Your first question is, what is John addicted to in the 2013 film Don John? We've got 15 seconds here. And I have done my annual tradition of not remembering to start the timer right away, so I have to use the little thing up in the corner. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get those answers up. We'll start with Jaideep here.
I said, you see, cocaine.
Okay, cocaine. Kayl.
I have alcohol.
Steven.
Porn.
And Kate.
I had drugs.
That sounds so weird.
We had 4 different answers. One of them is correct. And it's Steven. Congratulations, Steven, for getting that first point. Pornography is the answer we're looking for.
I shortened it, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, the timer in the corner is nice.
timer
All right.
was very nice. All right. You guys ready for your second question? In the category of musicals, which 2014 musical biopic stars both John Cusack and Paul Dano as musician Brian Wilson?
Oh.
Do I know who Brian Wilson is? Don't
You
answer
should.
yet. Don't answer yet.
Please do.
You
5,
definitely do. You
4,
definitely do.
3, 2, 1. Boards up, please. That's not the rule here. Kate, how about we start with you?
I had nothing.
Okay. Steven?
Love and Mercy.
All right. Kayl?
I have nothing.
Okay. And Jaideep?
I had nothing.
Okay.
I have seen this movie though, but I forgot what it was.
Correct answer is Love and Mercy. So, Steven, you got it right again.
Nice
Nice.
job, man.
Grinding these out.
That's only
Alright.
2.
Okay, question number 3 is in the the first question was dramas, if I didn't say that. But
Yeah.
The third one is fantasy sci-fi. It's either going to be fantasy or sci-fi, maybe a cheeky little mix of both. I'll go ahead and get right into it. The question is, name the film that features a pig named Wilbur and a spider that can write words in her web. What would you write in a web if you had the option to write words in it?
That's a great question.
4,
I'll have to think on that one.
2, 1. That's it. Mine would be weed, because I'm all about that dang shit. Let's go ahead and start with Steven.
Charlotte's Web.
All right, and Kayl?
Charlotte's Web. I was in the
JD?
play once.
That was 2.
Charlotte's Web.
And Kate.
Charlotte's Web.
Hey, we got a
Hey.
clean. I said Queen's.
It's okay. It's been a long day.
Yeah.
I accidentally just entered that wrong. Okay, cool.
All right.
Is somebody else working the score sheet? Go ahead and tell me if
I
don't
have
do
a
three.
score going. So
Perfect. All right. It's possible that Matthew's doing it on the back end here.
thank you, Matthew.
All right, Rachel, you want to take us away with the next question?
Fourth question, the category of comedy. In the
LOL.
Thank you. In the 2013 film We're the Millers, which musician makes a cameo as Brad Girdlinger's piano teacher?
This movie seems weirdly more influential than I ever expected it to be, having recently watched a lot of
Honestly, yeah. There's
videos with an actor from it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And time's up. Start with Kayl.
I don't know.
All right. Jaideep?
It's definitely wrong, but I said Ed Sheeran.
Another
Kate?
starring role.
I know this is wrong, but I put Zoe Deschanel.
And Steven?
Elton John.
Not a single one of those correct. The correct answer is actually Ben Folds.
Oh, that's another one.
So this was
Yeah, I was like, it's
kind of taken
difficult.
away with her own little thing on her first time writing.
There we go.
You never want to stomp somebody's ambition right away.
No, that,
That was embarrassing.
It's okay.
I like Ed Sheeran. That's a fun answer, JD.
It's a good answer, actually.
Yeah,
Considering how many movies he's been in.
He's in.
I just
film
remember he's in
television.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
And
true.
And Yesterday. I can't forget Yesterday.
Cannot forget Yesterday.
Impossible to.
Okay, great. Well, I'm going to jump right into question number 5. It's in the category of animated. And this one does fit into the category, although there might be an interesting discussion. But I'll jump right into it. In 2021's Tom and Jerry, Tom is hired by what kind of establishment? I wanted to head off the pass. It still counts as animation. It's listed as animation.
I think it would.
It also just has real life elements. You know, the Lego movie.
it
does.
has
Yeah,
animation in it. So
Yeah, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. We're gonna start with Jaideep. What's your
I
answer,
said
brother?
hotel.
All right. How about you, Kayl? What do you got?
I put like newsroom.
Okay, Steven
said hotel.
and Kate.
I don't have anything.
The correct answer here is hotel.
Nice.
Nice.
So the Spielberg Spawns both picking that one up.
I haven't even seen this. I just remember seeing the ads, the trailers for it.
Yeah, I've actually.
It's a
lot of
quirky
people
little-
talk about this movie.
We're
I'm
fans.
wondering-
We're fans here in this club.
We did see it on opening night,
I
technically,
know you
I
did.
think.
That's
Yeah.
the other thing.
Huge Tom and Jerry fans here.
I do like Tom and Jerry.
I
I
like
do like the old cartoons.
I remember when I was a kid, I just watched the reruns, like on Cartoon Network.
Yeah. All right.
This is true so far.
Yeah, you rated it 5 stars immediately after getting out of the theater. It was very
Yeah.
bold.
Absolutely. All right, you can take the next one. Rachel.
Your 6th question is going to be in the category of new releases. Which SNL comedian stars as Scott Carlin in the 2020 film The King of Staten Island?
Oh,
I would one day like to claim that title. Do you think I'd have to kill this person in order to obtain it?
I'd rather you did, honestly. 5,
Oh,
4, 3.
well, repeat the
2.
question.
What, really? Okay.
Repeat. Yes.
She
just said
I need to repeat.
Which SNL comedian stars as Scott Carlin in the 2020 film The King of Staten Island?
I got it now. I needed a repeat.
No, honestly, if
Great.
you can guarantee a point with a repeat, I think it's generally worth it.
No, because
Okay.
I'll tell you why I needed it in a second. But
3, 2, 1. All right. Start with Kayl.
Pete Davidson, but there's a heart next to it.
Yeah, I like Pete. I'm a Pete fan.
Right. Jaideep?
I don't know if this is right, but I also said Pete Davidson.
Alrighty. Kate?
I also said Pete Davidson.
Okay. And Steven?
Pete Davidson.
All correct. Thank
Okay.
goodness.
I kept
Right.
wanting to write David, something, and I was like, no, and I had to like rework my brain. So that was why.
It took me like 5 seconds to remember what his fucking last name is because all I kept thinking of was the.
I just gave the first SNL.
I was like,
out of my head.
I was like the guy that got blown up in the Suicide Squad.
I was like, the only
spoilers.
that actually has.
Oh.
Did you watch the trailers and thought most of those characters from making?
Oh
it
yeah,
past?
for sure.
Okay.
I won't get too far into it.
Yeah,
I
please.
do love him. I was like,
I just had the first SNL guy pop in my head. Pete Davidson.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, cool. Well, that's one for everybody. Brings us to a score of 8-4. But the Screeching Spielberg Spawns did use one repeat there. So as you can see on the ticker that we had down there, graciously hosted by our friend Matthew. They now have 2 left. All right, that leads us to question number 7, which is in the category of action adventure. Ooh. And your question is, in The Princess Bride, what 3 words does Wesley say to Buttercup to mean I love you?
Fantastic movie.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, hot take, I know.
Wow, would you stand up for that in public?
I would. Actually, I showed this movie to a few friends a few years ago, and they fucking hated it. So maybe it is a hot take.
4,
Who knows?
3, 2, 1. That's it.
I will not accept the Princess Bride slander ever. What the hell?
I don't talk to them anymore, so
I can feel my dad screaming.
Okay, when I first saw it, like, I don't know, 5 years ago, I thought it was okay. But maybe if I rewatch it, I'll like it more.
I mean, I was raised in a community that was very into that film, and I was also very into that film because of it. Rachel is a part of the same community, and it's
homeschool Christian people unite.
Okay. Great. Well, I don't remember who started last time. I think I'd be starting here at Steven. So, Steven, let's see who yours is.
Okay. As you wish.
All right. Kate, let's ask you next.
As you wish.
All right. Back to Jaideep.
I don't remember. I just said, like, I love you.
That would be an easy way to tell somebody that you love them.
Yeah.
No subtext at all. And Kayl, how about you?
As you wish, with a heart next to it.
Great. All right, that's 3 points. Jaideep, unfortunately, the only one missing it there.
I almost had to use a repeat.
2 pretty best friends, 1 point closer.
That's my handwriting was messy.
Yeah,
that's what it's like 5 seconds left.
Hey, I mean, we asked you first, so as long as you say it out loud,
quick.
You've got an advantage there. Great. Well, then that leads us into our ultimate question.
Our ultimate question in the category of horror thriller. Which 2010 Darren Aronofsky film stars Natalie Portman and Mila Kunis as ballerinas in a production of Swan Lake?
Really makes you think.
Super deep movie.
I just fill empty space by saying words as often as possible.
Time's up. Start with Kayl.
Black Swan.
All right. And then Jaideep.
Black Swan.
All right. Back to Kate.
Nothing.
Okay. And Steven.
I haven't seen
Black
it.
Swan.
Hey.
I haven't seen
I
it.
didn't even know it was a thriller.
Black Swan is correct.
It's a thriller.
It is a thriller, yeah.
All right.
Last year, like Black Swan.
Well, there's our score at the bottom there. It is 11-7, a high-scoring first round.
11-7.
Even only missing 1 question there.
Yeah.
My man got 7 points.
So close.
So only close. He had some more Ben Folds knowledge.
Yeah.
He could have got that perfect right.
I can recommend you some albums, dude.
You know, I do know Ben Folds. I mean, I've seen Over the Hedge. So.
Fantastic masterpiece.
Really all you need.
Also,
masterpiece.
Yeah, I've seen... I don't think I've seen that part, the beginning of We're the Millers. I've only seen, like, the middle portion.
Yeah.
So, it was on the TV once when I was at the gym. So, that was one of it.
It's an interesting watch.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to move us on to round 2 here. I'll go ahead and graciously read the rules.
Thank you, sir.
In this round, each team is going to get the chance to spin the category wheel. They're going to only be able to respin once. So when it lands, they can either choose to respin it there or to take it. But decisions are final. And then if you get a opponent's choice on your first spin, that sucks. Sucks if you get it on either spin, but it sucks doubly if you get it on your first or
You
second.
know what also sucks? Getting it 3 nets in a row.
Yeah, that'd be rough. The team's going to get 5 questions from their category. The questions are going to be worth 2 points unless, however, they have to ask for multiple choice options, in which case it will only be worth 1 point. Opponents get the chance to steal at the same level as if the original team misses, the opponents get to steal at the same level, whether at 1 point or 2 as the original team. Repeats and challenges, they stay the same here. Let me go ahead and bring up our wheel for today. Just gotta switch it on over from the Google Drive. All right, so that's a primed wheel. That is not our first category. I'll go ahead and read the options for you. They're going to be holiday movies. Sorry, I should have done diction exercises. Michael Mann's going to be our second category. YA adaptation after that. We're looking at Robert De Niro for our fourth. Then there's Spinner's Choice, a classic as always. Always seems to be on that pesky wheel. Then we move down to Pixar, actors and actresses, Star Trek, and Christopher Nolan with, the thing that haunts all of our nightmares, Opponent's Choice right there at the bottom. Great. So the way that this works here, Stephen and Jaideep, you have the lead. Do you have a preference on whether you want to defer or spin first in this situation? I'll let you see the wheel.
What do you think?
I think that's tough. Let's defer because, I think deferring would be good here.
All right, let's defer. Ladies first.
Yeah,
sure. That means that Kayl and Kate are going to be spinning first. Are you all ready for your spin?
As ready as we'll ever be.
Yeah, as long as we don't get opponents away.
Don't jinx us! God damn
You
it!
shouldn't say that, Kayl.
You really shouldn't say
I will
that.
feel bad, but
Hey, there's always a way. You could always pull a Nachi if you feel that bad. But here, we'll go ahead and spin this. Just missing Y adaptation and going on to Michael Mann. Do you want to go with this? Okay, respin. Seems like an easy respin choice for our team. Let's go again.
maybe we should have gone first. Then, oh well.
And we have holiday movies.
I'm okay with that, Kate. You guys know that I have a bit of an obsession with holiday movies.
Okay.
Perfect. All right. Well, we do have people getting pretty excited about a cat in the background.
Oh yeah, that's Nymeria.
Understandable.
Hi, McKenna.
Well, McKenna.
Colin, just a fan of the game here. But we will go ahead and start with holiday movies. Rachel, do you want to start us off here with this category?
Sure can.
We're in the whole category even.
Okay, cool. For your first question in holiday movies, what brand of BB gun does Ralphie ask for Christmas in A Christmas Story?
If I hear it, I'll know it. Do you want to do multiple choice?
Yeah, because I don't know.
Okay, multiple choice then.
All right. Is it A, a Daisy Model 25, B, a Powerline, C, a Red Ryder, or D, an Avanti?
I'm going C final.
Okay, that is correct for 1 point.
You gotta ask Rachel, are those all just other airsoft models that you looked up online?
They are all from the
Era.
all from a Wikipedia page. So
Great.
Love that deal.
I did sell BB guns very briefly when I worked at a hardware store. Knew absolutely nothing about them, other than making the same "you'll shoot your eye out" joke almost every day at my work. So, all right, your second question in holiday movies. Which 1987 John Hughes holiday movie stars Steve Martin and John Candy?
Yeah, multiple choice.
Okay. Multiple choice answers are A, Christmas with the Cranks, B, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, C, Home Alone 3, or D, Mixed Nuts.
B, final answer.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is correct.
Watch that last Christmas with Dad.
Great film. Great film.
That's Christmas. Isn't that a Thanksgiving movie?
It
It
works.
is, but-
It works for
I don't
Christmas.
know.
It's a heart warmer.
And I stand by this.
Thanksgiving,
Okay.
Christmas, same thing.
No.
Wait,
it's not.
Similar season.
It's in the same season.
Ridiculous. Anyway.
Before Christmas, for Halloween, and on Christmas. Watch it twice.
Okay. Understandable for that one, I think. Anyway, your third question in holiday movies. In Elf, the 4 main food groups, according to Buddy, are candy, candy canes, candy corns, and what other food?
Okay, I'm not familiar
I
with
think
that.
it's chocolate syrup.
I think that. Let's go with chocolate syrup.
Final answer.
Andrew, how you feel on that one?
Chocolate.
Afraid that's going to have to be an incorrect, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
It's
boring.
syrup. It's syrup. It's just syrup, not
Syrup.
chocolate syrup.
Uh,
Syrup. Final answer.
Okay, that is correct for 2-point steal.
God
okay,
damn
I
it.
actually,
Big steal.
Unpopular opinion. I hate the Mad movie.
You hate
What?
that movie.
Love
Wow.
that movie, so shut
What?
up.
It's not
I'm
that
really pissed
great.
that I got that
I
wrong.
kind of agree with Kayl.
Thank you.
Ridiculous.
It's
It's
got
not
a
fun movie. That's
This
all
is
I hate.
good. I used to hate it when I was a kid. I
Setup.
thought I was too good for it, and then I realized you're never too good for it, and you should get over yourself and enjoy
No.
it.
There was
It's
definitely
a-
a dip in enjoyment, and then it just goes back up to being unironically great to watch.
Like,
Yeah.
I watched it the first time as a kid, and I was like, "Oh, this is a cute movie," and then I had to watch it every single day, and like,
Yeah. Well,
it
it's
takes
got
fun out. And
good
it's like,
setup, good
notice all of the
premise.
little errors, and you're like, no.
I don't mind the errors. It's just the ending is bad. And
How dare you?
it's fine.
Dissing a classic. Anyway. Fourth question, holiday movies. Which holiday movie stars an ensemble cast including Laura Linney, Emma Thompson, Bill Nighy, Keira Knightley, and Thomas Brody Sangster?
It's just so
Do you want to do multiple choice on this, Kate?
Yeah, because I'm thinking the one I'm thinking is right.
Okay, your multiple choice
Okay.
options are A, Love Actually, B, New Year's Eve, C,
I'm sorry.
Valentine's Day, or D, The Holiday.
We should have gotten that for 2 points. God damn it. Love Actually.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Okay. Love Actually is correct for 1 point. And
Also,
your
just a reminder to say final answer
Yes.
whenever you guys are certain.
Okay,
We were pretty sure that you were locked in on that one, but
yeah.
got it.
just
All right. And in your final question in holiday movies, in Arsenic and Old Lace, Mortimer and Elaine get married on which holiday?
We need multiple choice on this.
All right. Multiple choice options are A, Halloween, B, Christmas Eve, C, Independence Day, or D, Valentine's Day.
Do you want to repeat the question?
Sure.
Can we repeat the question?
Sure can. In Arsenic and Old Lace, Mortimer and Elaine get married on which holiday?
I want to say Halloween. How do you feel about Halloween?
I've never seen this, so you look at that.
Either, but it sounds like it would be Halloween. His name's Mortimer.
Okay, Halloween, final answer.
Halloween is correct for 1 point.
Total guess.
I'm just waiting for the day when a question about Halloween, the movie, is asked, as it is a holiday movie.
It is technically a holiday movie.
Yeah, it's honestly it would probably
Yeah,
happen if it
it
weren't
is.
for the fact that it already is 1/3 of an entire category.
Yeah.
So,
It's not worth it, but it would be funny.
so that leaves us with a total of 13 Screeching Spielberg Spawns to 11 Two Pretty Best Friends. They did get 4 of those questions right, but they were all multiple choice, and unfortunately, the other team got a 2-point steal on a close one. So this will be an interesting spin, an important spin.
Oh, gosh.
All right.
Alrighty, let's go.
Come on.
All right.
Do it.
Checking right off my comment on a holiday. We're just gonna do an automatic respin on that. YA adaptation. How do you guys feel about that?
I say spin again.
I say, yeah, let's spin again.
All right, this will be your final spin unless it lands on holiday movies again. And we have Pixar. So close to Spinner's choice that is a bit tough, but
Yeah. Ooh.
All right.
Man, we should have gone
All
first
right, well,
because then we would have gotten Michael Mann. But
It would have been interesting. I think.
Pixar.
Yeah.
But I'm scared.
Or YA
I'm scared.
adaptation.
Exactly.
You guys were spinning each other's strengths.
Yeah.
I'm scared to
Alright.
get. I'm scared to
Literally
get.
spun our two strengths.
I'm really scared.
All right.
Andrew, why are you?
Great.
What the heck? You're so blurry.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
kind of blurry.
Bad camera.
Dang.
It was.
It
for-
worked.
There we go.
Ah,
Fixed.
Yeah. Draw focus. I'm something of a camera genius myself.
Something like IT dude.
Are you all ready?
What
for
are
your
you, Roger
question?
Deakins?
Yeah.
Oh,
That dude knows his webcams, I bet. All right. Are you guys ready for your first question in the category of Pixar?
I guess so.
All right. Well, here we go. Question number 1. What did Wall-E use to contain the plant he found on Earth in Wall-E?
You put it in the pot, right?
yeah. It's like some. I feel like I want to hear multiple choice for this one.
5,
Yeah, me too.
4.
Multiple
Multiple
choice, please.
Okay. A. Boot. B. Bucket. C. Pot. Or D. Trash can.
I think
It's
it's
the
boot.
pot, right? I think
Oh,
it's.
I thought it was a
is it
boot.
boot? I thought it was pot.
We'll need the word's final answer in
I thought it was boot.
5,
You go
4,
with it, whatever you think.
3,
All right, pot.
Two.
Final answer.
1. That is incorrect, and we go to Kayl and Kate for the steal.
Boot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Final
that-
answer.
Final answer, yeah.
Yeah.
That
All right, I'm gonna trust
is
Steven
correct.
next time.
Boot for 1 point.
No, I might not be right next time. I've seen the visual, but I was like, it's so like either way, it's small than
Yeah.
the planet.
All right. Question number 2. In Ratatouille, when the reporters ask Linguini where he gets his inspiration from, Linguini says he gets it from who?
Is it from Colette? You said?
I don't know.
Because you didn't.
I
Obviously, you
wanna
didn't say
go-
Remy.
In 5,
You
What?
want to go
Four.
multiple choice?
3.
Multiple
Yeah.
choice, please.
Multiple choice.
A. His little chef. B. His mom. C. Gusteau. Or D. Colette.
No, I remember he did say Little Chef. I think.
Yeah, Little Chef I think is right.
Little Chef.
actually.
Final answer.
Little Chef is incorrect for 1 point. We go to Kate and Kayl. You want
Colette.
your options? Okay.
No,
Final
Oh,
answer.
yeah.
final answer.
We keep
That is correct for 1 point.
we
which
keep switching it. Oh my gosh.
Which brings
John,
us
you trust my instincts.
to a tie
We're
game.
we're
13 to
trusting
13
this.
with 3 questions left. Question number 3. What Monsters University souvenir does Mike receive on the scare floor as a kid?
All right, this one I have no idea. So
Multiple choice,
you.
please.
All right, multiple choice.
Great. You've got A, a backpack, B, a cap, C, a mug, or D, a pennant.
It's a cap.
The cap, yeah.
It's
Final
it's
answer.
definitely a cap. Cap final answer.
Cap is correct for 1 point. Clawing that,
I like how
clawing
the
that lead
one
back
we
by 1 point.
thought we didn't know, we knew.
That is funny.
Oh,
All right. Great. That leads us to question number 4. Question number 4 is, what is the evil version of Ham called whenever Andy is playing with them in the Toy Story franchise? Toy Story franchise, I apologize.
Fork something.
it's in toy. He's like, how should I die or buy monkeys? I don't know.
In
Uh,
5.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice, please.
All right. Is it A, evil Dr. Porkbelly, B,
Oh, I
evil
know.
Dr. Porkchop, C, evil Dr. Piglet, or D, evil Dr. Pork Roast?
It's evil Dr. Pork Chop. Final answer.
Yeah, I think it's that one
That-
too.
Well, Jaideep, it doesnn't matter because you said final answer.
I knew it, so I just.
Sorry, not to be dick.
Good.
It is correct though. Your
I
teammate
was
came in hot. He got it for 1 point.
because I didn't want to have another Wall-E
I
situation.
think you guys
I
should
was
both
like,
be a bit more bullheaded, a bit more often.
Yeah.
You can both afford it. That leaves them
I
2
know, I'm
points
just
ahead here.
right now.
So the max swing we're gonna have here, they're either gonna go into this round with a 4-point lead, or they could go into this point tied. That's
oh
the
my
range we
gosh,
have.
that's so bad.
Wow.
I mean, there could be every other point within there as well, but all right. Question number 5. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
How many total clans are in Brave?
What?
Alrighty.
Man.
I don't want to risk it, so I think we should just go multiple choice.
Yeah, multiple choice.
Five.
Multiple choice, please.
I see
All
that.
right. A, 2, B, 3, C, 4, or D, 5?
Okay, I'm thinking 4
Yeah, I
sounds
don't know.
right. I think it's 4, but it might.
All right.
Yeah, I'll say 4. Final answer.
Great. That is correct for 1 point. So,
It was like
All right.
the 3
What if
guys
you
in
want a
there.
technicality? You could say 5, but not technically.
the one that got destroyed is what you're
Yeah,
saying?
technically.
I don't know that
like-
movie at all, but I've heard about that. Up to I
Yeah,
don't even know.
there's originally 5 clans, but one of them is destroyed. So
Do you want to actually take any actions on this by using a challenge, which we would have to discuss in the background, which I would absolutely be getting Matthew's help on, or would you like to move on?
Hey, do you want to challenge it? Because there is technically 5.
I don't know. Well,
I mean, are we gonna challenge
no,
anything?
we're never good. We never use our
Use our
challenge. I feel like
challenge.
we should go
Might
with
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
challenge
let's
it.
challenge it.
There's 5
Ugh.
technically.
All right.
Okay.
Well then, we'll go
Is it-
right into this.
Is it jazz time?
At least we get
Yeah,
the song
baby.
music.
Saying it doesn't say how many clans are
It
actually.
doesn't say how many.
Hello?
Hello?
Okay, there. Wait, could you guys hear that whole thing?
No.
Did it end like just now?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's great timing, because we just came to a conclusion. We did a lot of research on the Disney Wiki and stuff like that. It looks like Mordu was a bear that was a part of a kingdom, but not a clan. So therefore, it was not a fifth clan, and there were 4 clans. So they keep their 1 point, and you guys lose your challenge. It seems like a justifiable, confusing challenge.
Yeah, I think we should rework that question to be how many clans participate in the tournament.
We won't use the question again, but we'll keep that sort of wording in mind in the future.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then that still leaves us with a pretty tight gap here. It is 3-point difference going into round 3. This will be interesting. It was a 4-point difference going into round 1. The gap narrowed by 1, which is something you definitely want going into this round. 3 points is something that is very viable, and I'm excited to hear Rachel read the rules of this next round.
Yay! Okay, round 3. So each team will pick 4 numbers. Those 4 numbers will correspond to 4 random categories. Each team gets 4 questions. Teams can only collaborate on the 3rd and 4th questions, and questions are worth 1, 2, 3, and 4 points apiece. There's also no stealing or multiple choice in this round. And with Screeching Spielberg Spawns in the lead, I think that means they get first choice of numbers.
It does,
Okay.
and I'm about to paste in the randomized list for us to use, Rachel.
Okay.
It'll be right beneath where we originally put the categories.
Thank you.
Do you want to go first, Steven?
Perfect.
2 numbers.
All right, let's go 10 and 12.
Okay, we need 2 more.
I will go with 7 and 9. In honor of Star Trek Day.
I always choose 7, GB.
Okay, and then
I was
we
wondering what that
go
was about.
One number I know I'm gonna choose.
Kate and Kayl. We'll get your numbers now.
I'll do the 8 and 15.
8 and 15.
3 and 13.
All right.
You want to read those off? Wait, 8, 15, 3, 13.
Yep. All right. Do you want me to read off
Go ahead.
which ones? Which one's first?
Let's start with the spawns.
All right. You guys chose 10, which corresponds to YA adaptation. 12,
Okay.
which is Star Trek.
Ooh.
7, which is Wizarding World.
Are you kidding me?
And 9, which is 90s.
All right.
All right.
Kidding me?
I always choose 7.
Heated reactions from
Are you fucking kidding me?
Just a tad.
um,
All right. Kayl and Kate, you chose 8, which corresponds to video game movies. 15, which is 70s. 3, which is coming of age. And 13, which is Tim Burton movies.
I'm really good at TV.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Jaideep
All right,
Damle.
video games, 70s. What were the other 2? Tim Burton and
Video
what
games, 70s, coming of age, and Tim Burton.
else?
Okay. I definitely think
I wanna go,
Wizarding
like-
World.
you guys,
Or
yeah.
Wizarding World Star Trek should be on 3.
Yeah. Okay. I was
I'm
thinking
so
you
mad
could
going
at
do,
those
like. Well, here's the thing.
Always
You know
choose
Star Trek really well, so we could even put Star Trek at the 2, because I'm not going to help you. But also, you know it really well, so we can use it as our 3, I guess. I'm okay
Yeah.
with that. Would you
Okay,
rather
let's take Star
do YA or 90s? I feel like I'd be better for 90s, I'm going to guess.
Yeah, I think I'll do YA.
Okay, you want to do 1-pointer YA then?
Yeah.
I'll do
1-pointer
2-pointer in 90s. I feel good about that.
Okay. And then, so do you want to do Star Trek for a 3 or 4?
3. Okay, and
Okay.
we can be a little strategic but we're only up by 3, so I think we should put all of them in the order that's maximizes.
Yeah. So, and Wizarding World we both know pretty well, so we can collaborate
yeah,
for the
I
4
think
pointer.
we both know that, so that's good. Yeah.
Great. So what's your
Okay.
final lineup, if you have
Yeah.
it?
So 1 YA adaptation, 2 90s, which Stephen will take. I'm taking YA. 3 Star Trek, 4 Wizarding World.
Okay. And Kayl and Kate, do you have your?
No, Kate,
Yeah,
I'll take Tim Burton.
I figured you would for 2.
Do you? Yeah. Well, I can take it for 2 or 3. Just depends. I think 70s should be 1. I don't really want 70s,
Yeah,
but I think I'd be better at video games than you.
yeah.
So I can take video games. Coming of age, I think you should definitely take that one. Where do you want to put that one? Up to you. Entirely up to you.
I think for 1 point, because it's not the same as YA adaptations. It's
I
gonna be a
know,
little
yeah.
different. So I think 1 point.
Yeah. I mean, did you want to put 70s at 1 point though? Because
Oh yeah.
that's the thing is with the other categories. I'd be fine if we had any other category, but 70s is just
Yeah, let's do 70s at 1 point and then coming of age at 2.
okay.
And then do you want to do Tim Burton for 3 or 4?
I don't. The thing is if we end up at a 4-point video game question, I'm not going to get it right.
Okay, so video games for 3 and Tim Burton for 4.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Okay, so 70s for 1, coming of age for 2, video games for 3, and Tim Burton for 4. And then Kayl is taking 70s, right?
I thought no, you're taking 70s.
I'm taking 70s and you're doing coming of age?
Well, no, because I was going to do video games and Tim Burton. Do we need to reorder?
We do, well, 3 and 4 we collaborate on.
3 and 4 we collaborate on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, then I can take 70s. Then that's fine.
Okay.
I've done good on older movies before. Somehow, one time I didn't really get on them.
Okay, so Kayl will take 70s and I'll do coming of age, and then obviously video games and Tim
Okay.
Burton 3 and 4.
Yep.
Stephen's internet died.
Okay.
Wonderful.
We can wait for. Wow. I mean, when Albert was worried about jinxing the internet, I didn't think he thought about Stevens. For now, we can try to get a response from him, but if we're not getting one, we will continue with asking Kate and Kayl. I would prefer to keep the match going a bit. I mean, even coming on. Oh, it's his computer that froze, actually.
Ooh.
Go ahead and drop a message in the private chat if you think we should just continue, but I'm going to sit here for just a second to wait until Steven gets back. Otherwise, or Albert's already messaged me. I'm checking the wrong stuff. It's always the wrong one. I either check Discord or the private chat, and one of the choices is always wrong, and I could just look for the little red bubble that says number, and I don't do it. Okay. Cool. Well, yeah, let's just go ahead and get started with these questions with Kate and Kayl, since Steven is not needed for now, and then we can wait just a moment longer. Otherwise, it would probably go to Jaideep to answer on his own if we don't get Steven back, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be an issue. So, all right.
Okay.
Kate, or let's see, no, it's Kayl that's going first in the category of 70s. I will go ahead and take these because I read for the Spawns in round 2.
Okay.
Kayl, you ready?
Yep.
Hate this camera. All right. It's going to be in the category of 70s for 1 point. Which 1975 Milos Forman film takes place in a mental hospital and stars Jack Nicholson, Louise Fletcher, and Danny DeVito?
I know I'll know it when I hear it.
5, 4,
You still have option
3, 2.
I
You
don't
want
know
to
it
repeat?
though. That's the thing. I don't know it at all.
Okay, that unfortunately is time. The answer is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Okay. See, I knew I would know it as soon as I heard it, but like I wouldn't come to me around because I'd rather
Yeah.
use repeats for later.
Yeah,
Those
that's
are
true.
annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Great movie though, and book.
Yeah.
Hey, Steven.
Stephen's back. Hooray.
Wow.
It-
I'm back.
my laptop, I thought it was plugged in, but the outlet, the power cord to the outlet was like slightly out. I think I nicked it earlier, so that was the issue. And then my laptop just like froze, and I was like, I'm back.
Great. Okay, so Kayl just missed their 1 point, and we're gonna now move on to Kate's 2 point. And that 2 point question is in the category of coming of age. Are you ready, Kate?
Yeah.
It's just you on your own. We don't need final answer since it's just you. Your question is, Slumdog Millionaire prominently features which network game show?
So you want to be a billionaire.
Sorry, could I get a repeat? I couldn't hear there.
So you want to be a billionaire.
Yeah, I don't think, unfortunately, we can take that. That hurts. It's the correct answer that we're looking for here is so you want to be a millionaire.
Oh, fuck me!
Sorry, I kind of mentally struggled with that one.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You knew it. You just.
Yeah, that was really close.
I know.
That's
That was, oh, damn it.
All right.
Tough.
That leads us into question number 3, which you're working on together, which is going to be in the category of video game movies. Are you ready for that one?
Yep.
And your question is, in Ready Player One... Okay, 1 second. We're going to mute Steven. All right. And your question is, in Ready Player One, Artemis's motorcycle is a replica of Shotaro Kaneda's bike from which 1980s animated movie?
Oh, this wasn't in the book.
I haven't seen this.
It wasn't in the book.
Think of an 80s animated movie.
Okay, answer in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
All right. In Ready Player One, Artemis's motorcycle is a replica of Shotaro Kaneda's bike from which 1980s animated movie?
No.
Do you know what it is?
I don't think so. But it's the only, video game movie that I can think of.
What is it? Just tell me
5,
what it is.
4, 3.
Tron. That's what I was
2,
thinking. It was Tron.
Tron, final answer.
That is incorrect. Unfortunately, the correct answer is Akira.
Akira. Okay.
I think it is mentioned in the book, very briefly.
I couldn't
I haven't
say.
read the book since
We could
I'm
defer
not
to
I'm not a
experts.
fanboy. We could get Aiden in here.
If Aiden is in the chat.
My dad probably knows.
It might be, but it's mentioned in. There are so many things mentioned in passing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It's
real.
also something different than the movie too. That's where I because there's characters that die in the book that don't die in the movie, and I'm just like,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So question number 4. This is the last question. You guys need this one to survive and avoid a TKO. It's going to be in the category of Tim Burton. Are you ready?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Question 4 then. This could be it. This could be the start of a comeback. Let's find out. Question number 4. What is the name of the weapon that Alice must use? Sorry, I'm going to start. What is the name of the weapon that Alice must use in order to slay the Jabberwocky in Alice in Wonderland? I was preparing myself to say the word Jabberwocky. You have one more repeat.
I have no idea what it is.
5.
It's a sword, but I don't know what,
3,
Special
2,
repeat.
1.
Supposed to say it's a sword, but it has a specific.
What is the name of the weapon that Alice must use in order to slay the Jabberwocky in Alice in Wonderland?
Doesn't it? It's like. It sounds like.
In 5, 4,
I have no idea, man.
3,
say Vorday.
2, 1.
Vorpay.
Unfortunately, that is the end. And your
I just want to know what
winner,
the answer was now.
The
by
answer
way of
Yeah.
TKO,
something more A. I
Screeching
don't know what
Spielberg Spawns. The correct answer, you were getting pieces of it. It was Vorpal Sword.
Vorpal. I said it was like Vorpal,
Yeah.
and there was like consonants that I was missing. There was like Vor A, and there's consonants there that I was missing.
Sorry, I kind
I
of took
barely remember anything from that movie.
I kept getting distracted. But yeah, that is unfortunately the end. We'll take you guys backstage for now. We'll bring you back out in just a moment. Oh, Steven's still here. A match.
It was a match. Very exciting.
Yeah, no, that was fun. I genuinely like, especially after that round 2 when they got Pixar and they just it went from being to me, I was like, dude, if they get like Michael Mann, this could be a KO. Or they got Pixar, or they got YA adaptation and Pixar. So it took it close to the round 3, but sometimes those round 3s just that's what happened to me in my last match.
Terrible thing to happen.
Yeah, well then, let's just go ahead and bring in our unfortunate non-winners first here.
Second place, runner-ups.
Yeah, I don't use
If
the
you
word
will.
losers.
I'm mad at myself for that Slumdog question. It's literally right in the fucking question. It's right in the name of the fucking movie.
Yeah, you did swap out a...
So would have last, but at least you would have been a little bit closer. I'm just beating myself up about it.
That's right. No. Kim, like, you're good. You're good.
Ultimately, it didn't affect anything.
Honestly, I think we did really
You did
well.
really well.
I agree. I think you guys killed it. Yeah, I'm excited to see you come back in. And I like just seeing your faces on those Pixar questions, every single one that you heard.
We knew every
What
single
was going through your head? Yeah. Were you just sitting there in pain?
I was.
Yeah.
I was like, we wouldn't need multiple choice. It's so funny that like
Yeah.
the first category we spun was the category they wanted, and the category that they got is the one that we wanted too. Like,
Yeah.
I was trying to manifest opponent's choice because I really wanted to happen to someone else while I'm playing a game instead of myself for once.
too. Well, I remember with when I did a 3-way with Steven and Trevor, we gave Steven, he got opponent's choice, and I convinced Trevor to do romantic comedy because I knew that both Trevor and Steven wouldn't be good at it. And so I was like, I want revenge again. Like, I want to obliterate Steven again. He did really awesome, especially that round 1. It was very impressive. So
Yeah.
I'm a respectful loser today.
Steven was hacking and slashing today, I will say.
Yeah,
But you guys were too. I mean, that was like a very high scoring round 1, and then not going down after, like, it sucks to go first in round 2 and still be down. And then your opponent gets their category. That hurts. But you not only did you stick in it, you got closer to them in the point deficit. So
yeah,
that
when
was
they
really
got
impressive.
Pixar, you could tell I got excited because I knew that anything they got wrong, we would steal.
Yeah.
They
Great.
were smart though, going with multiple choice because they knew we would get it right.
No, they were smart to keep
I
going.
know Steven kept going multiple
Very-
choices. He's like, let's not give them 2 points.
That was smart. That was a smart.
Yeah,
move.
that was a smart move.
That was the strategy that Jaideep was talking about before the match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
All
just
right.
looking at Star Trek. I memorized the order of those movies releases, and they've already left my brain.
That's
Well,
what I do before any time that somebody might use horror icons against me.
whenever I see a category that I'm like, people know I'm not good at this. Let me go memorize some movie.
I
jokes.
started reading like databases of how people die in those movies and trying to use like mnemonic devices to get them to stick in my head.
It's the blonde.
It's horrible when you put more effort into studying for a movie trivia league than you do your actual exams.
You have to care.
Hey,
You have to
hey.
care in
She
order to
literally
study.
puts more effort into anything that she actually likes more than she does anything she doesn't want to actually do.
I'm proud of us. I
I
they
am
did
too.
an awesome job. I think we both really, for a wheel that wasn't really in either of our favors, besides
Yeah.
outside of our 2 categories.
Yeah.
I think both teams did a good job tonight.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Great job. Any final thoughts, Rachel?
Great game. Yeah, that third round was tough. I feel for you guys. It's
Yeah.
It hurts.
yeah.
I did when they said Harry Potter 4, there were 4. I
Yeah.
was like, I know it's unlikely that you get 4, but just know you're gonna get Fantastic Beast if you do 4.
That's true.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way.
Sweet. Well, with that, we're just gonna go ahead and move on. Great job tonight,
Yeah.
to both of you. I'm excited to see you play again. Peace.
Yeah.
Straight into it. It's been a long one. We're over an hour now. A bit of technical difficulty, but I'm glad we have Steven back, and we get his ambiance as well. How are you feeling?
Glad we got the win. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
I feel like our second round, like, I think both of us know Pixar better than what we showed tonight.
I just haven't seen them in like forever.
Pixar
It was
a
annoying.
terrifying category. Also,
Here's the thing. Like, I knew that Wall-E question, and like once you guys said the answer, like I saw the visual, and I was like, and I didn't think it was pot, but like you were so passionate about pot, I was like, you know, I was thinking like a box or something at first, and I was like, and then you said boot, and then the second one where you doubted yourself. What was the second question? I don't know.
It was Colette and Ratatouille.
Oh
Yeah.
yes,
that one I didn't know.
You had Colette off rip, like you had it right away, and then you tricked yourself into thinking some good.
And I heard Little Chef. I think he said Little Chef.
I know. I was like, it's That's
Little Chef is very confusing.
Yeah, sorry about the loud noise. And then if I was happy with my first round performance, definitely, and I think that's
great first round.
Sure.
Great
So
first round.
All but one.
I'm happy with that. The one I mean, I was not going to get the benefits question, so I don't care. I would have liked to have gotten Michael Mann, but also I feared getting the category because I was like, if I get it, it's basically the expectation is you get a 10-point round, and if you don't, you failed. And so it's like,
yeah.
That's like a meme with Star Trek.
It's you with Star Trek.
I just lost on an Edgar Wright question, so believe me, I understand the fear of like putting those there, and then it's good to have a teammate to carry you on. Not carry even, but to collaborate with. I think also tonight, you're not lucky. That's not the right word, but there were a couple questions from Two Pretty Best Friends where even us judges were wincing as we had to say incorrect. What were you guys feeling in those moments?
Dude, the chocolate syrup one, I was like, because it's like you got it right, but you're like it doesn't, like it's technically not right. So I say, with trivia, I've learned you go as general as possible, and if it's too general, then like the judges will let you, or panel, I don't know, the hosts will let you know, and then you can get more specific.
Or if they really like pre-vet their questions, they'll put the word specifically into the question, which is what I do a lot. I'll say which specific thing or which specific whatever. And then the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, like. I probably would.
That one really.
Yeah, that sucked even worse, honestly, because you're like you knew it, but you didn't. But in the end, it didn't actually. Well,
that one didn't play in. I think if the combination of a few of them could have, but
because if they had gotten that one, they still would have lost. Mm-hmm. So it was like okay, I guess. Like it didn't burn them, but it could. Like so. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Any questions, Rachel?
No. Great performance, you guys. Yeah.
I'm glad to come out unscathed. We got another one in the W column. Our record is
2 and 4, baby.
But it's slightly less poor now.
You just went from 20% to 33%.
Yeah, that's kind of a lot, actually.
Yeah,
so
significant jump.
If we can, we just gotta, we win 2 more, we're at 500. So
perfect. I love it. That's the way to think about it, and you're gonna win the next 2, unless you face me. But otherwise, I'm rooting for you guys all the way.
All right.
Well, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being willing to reschedule and everything. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, see you guys. Thanks for being great hosts. Bye-bye.
Yeah, following up on that, Rachel, you did a great job tonight.
Thank you.
First,
I just sat here.
Are you familiar with talking on public access thing where there are like 5 viewers? Any
You know, it's
experience with that?
crazy because from the way that I perform, it doesn't seem like it. But I actually do have some experience in talking to a limited amount of people on an online platform. This would be a great time to plug my radio show that doesn't have a schedule yet, and
And
I'm not sure when it's happening.
Rachel radio show too.
Oh yeah, we still need to do something. We floated around the idea of a Kingsman podcast.
Yeah,
Since
we
we're
just on one scene
we're
at a time.
co-leading experts on the Kingsman franchise now. Obviously,
A miniature war between us today. I'm just getting the schedule here. It looks like we have. This is a huge week. Albert
it's
is a
super
part
busy.
Of, Albert's a part of a lot of it, believe it or not.
Yeah.
So we've got. I'm looking at StreamYard right now. It looks like they said Sophie v Pranav is moved up to 5:30. Sophie v Pranav is going to be tomorrow, September 9th at 5:30 p.m. That'll be a good one to look out for. After that, something you're involved with, we've got Trev v Rach at 8 p.m. on the 10th, followed quickly, if this is correct, by the... Oh, that's not correct. Is it MCU finals match?
I don't know what actual day that is.
MCU finals match, I believe, is on. It's on Friday. I committed to Friday for that. Great. I didn't realize that. Great, perfect. And then, after that, we've got Stephen Busch v Sarah Hartman on the 12th, 8:30 p.m. And then finally, we've got Tarantino Real Ranked tomorrow, Thursday the 9th. From 9:50.
Will be fun.
At starting at 9:30.
9:15 or 9:30.
Yeah. It looks like you guys will have less movies to be talking about there, so it won't be
Thank
a podcast.
Christ.
All right.
Hopefully it's not a 3-hour, 30-minute one.
That's a huge list. I'm sure we'll drop a post that you guys can check in the chat.
Of course.
But yeah, big week here at RTFO. Thank you so much for being here. We're running at hour 8 right now. Let's finish it before an hour 9. Any final thoughts?
No. Fantastic match. Wonderful hosting.
Perfect.
Wonderful.
Thank you everybody for being here. You're the best. Have a good one.